Come here. Come here, sweet boy. You're so sweet, yes you are. You're a sweet boy. Unfortunately, everybody, Gino is back. He was adopted out about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, but unfortunately, he was returned. And the level to which my heart is actually broken by the fact that he was returned is a little intense, because he's such a good boy and such a beautiful boy. Especially when the reason he was returned was that they feared he could be food aggressive, not because he was, but because he showed such an interest in food. He's totally food motivated. He's not food aggressive at all. In fact, just to prove a point right now, let me get some food. So here we have food. Obviously motivated. He's already sitting, otherwise I would tell him to sit, and he knows how to. I'm gonna get down low with him. I have it in my hand. He's not trying to take it out of my hand. He's not being aggressive at all. Sit. Good boy. Hand feeding him. He's not biting me. He's not growling at me. While he's still chewing on it, I'm rubbing his head. Not being aggressive. I've got one more piece I'm gonna give him. Sit. Giving it in my hand. Rubbing his head while he's still eating. No aggression. You're a good boy. So is he food motivated? Absolutely. Is he food aggressive? Absolutely not. You're such a pretty boy. You're such a pretty boy, yes you are. I mean, all he wants to do is hang out. I mean, he wants treats too, don't get me wrong. Sit. Sit. I mean, with as food motivated as he is, any training you did with him, if you use treats as a reinforcement, he would take to immediately. I mean, 100%, there's no doubt in my mind. There's not much you won't be able to learn. As long as someone puts a treat in their hand, you will follow right along, huh? Your pretty face is on camera now. I wanted to get more of your pretty face. I mean, there really is so much, I don't even know what to call it, husky discrimination. If you go online, the number one thing you're gonna see is that everyone will be complaining that they're not trainable or that they're super stubborn, which they can be stubborn, that's absolutely true. But I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I've owned a husky, I've owned an Alaskan Malamute. Could they be stubborn? Absolutely. Were they 100% trainable? Yes. Were they incredibly intelligent? Yes. You just have to find what it is that motivates them. For Gino, it's gonna be food. You put food in front of him, he will absolutely listen to your commands. And once he's got that training down, you're not gonna need the food anymore. For my Alaskan Malamute, it was 100% food. Food was the motivator. For my husky, it's absolutely activity. The more activity I do with her, the better behaved she is, the more she listens. You have such pretty brown eyes. Yes, you do. I've also heard people say, like, I don't have time to give my animals activity. I work and I do this and I do that, and I don't have time to drive to a dog park and hang out there for a while. You can find a million different things to do to get your dog's energy out. It doesn't have to be going to a dog park, because I mean, they love it and they need to socialize, so that's something that's important to absolutely do. But I work, luckily, I've worked from home since I was 20, so most of my career's been at home, where I've been able to still spend time with my dogs as long as I'm on my computer. But as I was gonna say, for my husky, all I have to do is put the harness on her, get on my skateboard, ride around the neighborhood. Takes me like 10 minutes. And by the end of it, she's exhausted. And she loves it more than anything in this world. The moment the skateboard comes out or the harness comes out, she knows exactly what's going on. I let her splash around in the pool, get her feet wet afterwards. She's the happiest camper in the world. I get that I'm biased because I just love huskies and have one, and she's my baby. But he's so freaking cute. You're so cute with your brown eyes. As I've said in previous videos, I think it was actually in the last Gino video, you have to give them time, you know? You can't just expect someone to come into your home and be a perfectly well-behaved, trained family member in a matter of moments. There's new smells, there's new people, there's new touches, there's new food, there's new neighbors, you know, other dogs they're not familiar with that they're now around and in their hearing and have to get comfortable with. And they don't know you. They don't know if you're safe. They don't know if they need to protect themselves from you. So to not give an animal 3 months is, what are we doing here? To expect perfection is absolutely crazy. No one's expecting perfection out of you. He's not expecting perfection out of you. He's just asking to love you and for you to love him. Thank you. Thank you, sweet boy. I mean, seriously, how do you not just love him? How do you not just love you?